from the farewells of a grey winter evening, but with the good wishes and the prayers of us all, not least those of a young prince and a little princess, her own children left behind. Out of our long English winter, our thoughts followed them, our queen and her husband the Duke, as they sped toward that golden west, toward the Spanish Main, the Caribbean of high adventure. The island, and to Jamaica, the greatest of them all, with the sparkling water that greeted and refreshed the sailors of Columbus, came representatives of all the West Indian islands, from Trinidad, from Barbados, from British Honduras, from the Leeward and the Windward Islands. They came to do homage to their queen. The interior is wild and rugged jungle, with the highest peak of the Blue Mountain Range rising to over 7,000 feet above sea level. Here there is breathtaking beauty, the beauty of the flowers in the brilliant sunshine. Tropical peace and pleasure awaited the Queen and Prince Philip at the shores of the Spanish Main. For a brief rest in their round of public duties, Jamaica offered them the privacy of these bungalows at Montego Bay. Less than 2 days away from the English winter, the royal couple lingered there before continuing their journey to Kingston. Since the first Elizabethan age, when British eyes first saw the Caribbean waters lapping these sands, a reigning British sovereign had come for the first time to the shores of Jamaica.
There are about 1.5 million of us in Jamaica, mostly colored people. But many of us are from England, Scotland, Wales, and Ireland. Also Jewish people, people from Europe, from Spain, and many from Africa. But for all of us here in Jamaica, there is but one queen, the young Mrs., Queen Elizabeth. And it's Her Majesty and His Royal Highness the Duke of Edinburgh we are getting ready to see. Down from the Blue Mountains, people's coming. From the sugar plantations, from the jungle, from the swamps. Some of us by water, some of us by truck. Men, women, and the children spent long hours in traveling. It was a morning none of us will ever forget. That bright morning when we watched at Montego Airfield. Most of the night we had waited. We people of the crowd come to greet our own reigning sovereign on our own soil. come to watch Canopus flying around to the north. There she comes, we whispered as we heard her. There she comes, and our whispers grew. There she comes, and for a moment we forgot to whisper or even to cheer as that great sky bird comes down.
So the great moment came at Montego Bay for the people of Jamaica. Their governor, their officials, their legislators, the representatives of the people. The great bird ship has alighted. It's almost miraculous in its wonder. As Sir Hugh Foote, the governor, greeted Jamaica's sovereign, the airfield became tense with eagerness, with wonder. There she was, the Queen they'd spoken of as the young missus, her grace dazzling them so that they caught their breath. How lovely she was, they thought, as they watched her greet Mr. Bustamante, Jamaica's own Buster, Chief Minister of the colony, and representatives from other West Indian islands. Before she set out on her first progress through Jamaica, the Queen said farewell to the members of the crew of Canopus. A bare, historic 30 minutes at Montego Bay, and they're away again, heading for the island capital of Kingston. But Canopus still lingered. Canopus, the great bird ship in which they'd flown out of the grey English winter. Meanwhile, a royal couple upon their journey. What were they seeing in Jamaica? The island is mainly agricultural, and bananas are an important crop. 15%, in fact, of Jamaica's export trade. Then sugar canes, vast plantations of sugar, which, with rum, its genial byproduct, make up half of Jamaica's exports. Throughout this rich and fertile countryside, expectant, loyal, excited people were waiting for the Queen. Everywhere along the route were emblems of loyalty. A new road at the boundary between two counties. The Queen receives the custos of the parish, that title of custos being directly handed down from Tudor England. With the scissors so solemnly presented by this young parishioner, Her Majesty cut the tape, declaring the new highway open. God save the Queen. That was their message, said in 1,000 ways by these people, so many of whom were descendants of the slaves of the old days. It was flags and cheering all the way throughout this long, triumphant journey. The very names resound with history. Hampton, Discovery Bay, where Columbus anchored in 1494. Seville, the first Spanish capital of the island. Fern Gully. Lofty Mount Diablo, where there was once an enchantress who lived under devilish patronage. Then Spanish Town, until the 1870s the capital and seat of government. To the children, it was a journey of wonder, a journey never to be forgotten, a journey that led straight into the hearts of the Jamaican people. Humble messages from the heart. Messages to be remembered as they approach their journey's end. The ending of a memorable day's journey amid the welcoming flowers in Hope Gardens in Kingston, Jamaica's capital.